Welcome to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. Join us in our campaign and shenanigans as we explore the subterranean labyrinths, plunder hordes of treasure, battle legendary monsters. This podcast will be following our gaming group and the adventures of these characters, as well as a few guests from time to time. Join us as we start a new campaign and our journey to experience the best, and maybe the worst, in the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons.
Every day, dungeons are forced to euthanize adventurers because the cost to provide urgent or ongoing clerical health care is too high. A stray adventurer may be brought in with a broken leg, or a halfling is surrendered because it swallowed something and requires surgery that the family cannot afford. Your donation of just a few copper pieces a day can make a difference in our podcast's life and keep us making content for you. Please, check out our Patreon site at patreon.com/cppn to help us, even if it's just $1 a month. Every copper helps. Your support for the CPPN is greatly appreciated.
Accessories are already black, so...
Back to shooting things in the face in the temple.
Oh, yeah. Let's get our killing on.
Okay, welcome back to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. It's been a while.
Yay!
We're out of practice. We survived the holidays,
Yay!
the crud, the horribleness.
And the plague.
The dumpster fire.
Oh, that just gave me shivers. So let's go around the table and introduce ourselves.
I'm Kellie. I play Sister Solace, the tiefling cleric of the god Belor. I'm Kerrie. I play Tallyn of the Hidden Forest Tribe, a half-elf ranger, outlander.
Okay. Brittany, I play Tark, the Half Orc Barbarian.
Jaaz, I play Kriv, the vengeful dragonborn sorcerer.
I'm Jocelyn. I play Riona O'Toole, the hill dwarf monk.
I'm Jess. I play Hugh Mann, the human arcane trickster.
Okay, so unfortunately Nicole is not joining us at the moment, so I think the spider druid might have been in spider form a little too long. And when you guys retreated from the encounter with the elf who wanted your other elf, she may have crawled off into a dark secret spot as a spider.
Okay.
As one is wont to do. She has become one with the spider.
Creepy.
And we will miss him. Because
Yes.
it's a him.
It is a him
Right,
for
it's a
stag.
him.
Yes, stag.
As far as we know,
Yeah.
him. We never discuss pronouns because Stag doesn't talk.
Yes.
That's right.
Stag was a very, very, very quiet character.
And we let it keep its privacy.
Quiet, but deadly. So you guys did retreat from the nasty confrontation that you had. So you went back this way.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I'm whipping out the small map instead of the big map to be all secrety with you guys. So you guys went back and took a long, well-deserved rest, hoping that you didn't get stumbled upon while you're back in the burnt-out room, I think it was, that you said you were going to hide in?
I think so.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Because we don't know where the kobolds went that were in the other
Or the lizards.
room that we didn't
Yeah,
investigate.
so the lizard men that ran off. Yeah.
Lizardmen, right.
Reptilian men of unusual size. So you guys have gotten your long rest. You've sacked out and locked yourselves in that room. What are you guys planning on doing once you guys get recovered from your sleepy time and the fear of what may have happened while you were locked away in this little room?
Oh.
Seek therapy? I know I am.
Well, we have more to expunge from this place, do we?
Oh,
not?
Yes.
yeah. You have a feeling that this huge cavernous place you barely touched, maybe
I'm not so much worried about the water trolls, but about that snake form cultist that came down here. I mean, they're going to be another problem later.
Yeah. Just burn the whole temple. Burn it.
And blame it on the fire call.
That's right. Okay, so which path hadn't we taken yet?
Well, we'd only started going across here, and we'd only gotten
So
like
then
this
I
far.
say,
Yeah,
yeah,
you guys
well, this
got
way is
to-
where we ran
to
into. That's where the we had to scary- save her. So why don't we go this way into the burnt out section?
Yeah. Or, I mean, we haven't explored any of that either, right?
Let's do that.
That's true. Okay.
So we've got two options.
Because you guys pretty much cleared off this room and then
Oh,
went
yeah.
straight across the bridge.
Yeah, let's go
Okay,
back
so-
and clear out the other side.
Let's go this way.
Okay, so you guys are going to head to the north.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you're all healed up. Spells are all good. I'll do a scary reveal of that real quick. Wha-cha! Take it in. Jazz is looking really hard. He's taking it all in for future recall.
He might remember. I wouldn't.
Jazz is already planning. Are you kidding? He's a planner. I could see it in his eyes.
Well, thank God someone is.
The rest of us, not
He's
so
a
much.
reckless planner, which is kind of like,
I think on my feet.
yeah. He's flexible, you know.
Haphazardly thrown together plans.
It's 11% of a plan.
Jump out the window!
Hey, jumping on the boat was probably the best idea I had.
It worked. They pulled you on.
Oh my god.
I will give you the jumping out the window is bad, but I made up for it.
Yeah.
Don't mind me just randomly rolling dice.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be scared. It's
Random
okay.
encounters.
Okay, so you guys pretty much have packed up. You get your gear on. You get your light source ready. So, in what order is everybody going to start heading down the hallway?
I'll go
Because it is a 10-foot corridor. so-
first.
I'll go second.
Should I go forward and try and make friends
Since I'm
again,
the
or?
tank.
I'll go. I'm
Yeah,
ranged.
let's
I'll
see.
go in the back.
Let's see if
Because that didn't work out great last time, but
And I promise
our
not to
element
shoot
of
anyone
surprise
in the
might
back.
be
yeah, blown at this point.
blown now.
I'll go after.
But I'm willing to put on
Yeah,
the.
because you have to be kind of in the front in order to use your.
Monkness.
I'm in the back.
Okay, so you guys go around the.
Are you in the front? You're in the middle.
Middle.
We could always also send Archibald forward and see whether he sees anything.
Yeah.
We can send Tark in the front because she's a badass and she's the tank. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. My
That's
stealth
fine
is
with
a
me.
+5, so.
So I'll Hugh's put him in the back.
No,
I'm in the back. Oh, you're in the back. Okay, so then.
The ranger's going to shoot over everybody's head. This is gonna
Basically,
work
I know.
out. Well, it's a 10-foot wide corridor, so you can go 2 abreast.
We'll just let him on. Yeah.
Cute little Pokemon. Pokemon. Okay, so you guys basically go to the area where the bridge is, and you know through the wall there is the barracks that you killed everyone. And then you go walking around, you know, further to the north, there's a little corner where there's a semi-collapse that looks like someone's cleaned out. You head forward about 30 feet, the hallway looks fairly clear, well-maintained, and then you come to a door. Okay? Anybody gonna...
Listen at the door.
You gonna listen at the door?
Yes, I'm going to listen at the door.
Sister Solace with her ear to the door with her very big dice.
Okay, I got a 19.
Absolute
And that's a
silence.
16.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
at
16.
3. Oh, okay. Perception is +3.
And it sounds like this door is completely quiet, cavernous on the inside. Huge, huge cavernous sound.
I hear
We
nothing.
stealthily open it.
Sure. You can try.
14.
Okay.
What is
Basically, Tark goes up and basically and just pulls the door. You know, she put a little too much extra in there, but it's completely quiet when the door pops open, and it's absolute blackness inside this room.
Cool, I have dark vision.
Okay.
Yeah, so do I.
When you look in, this is a huge cavernous room. I mean, it's like 80 feet deep, 40 foot wide, and you can tell after about 5 feet, it drops straight down.
Oh.
You'll want to walk in the room further to see how much further
How many
it
here
goes down.
don't have dark vision?
We
I
have
don't
we
have
have the magic torch though.
Yep. you
As I
guys-
say, no, I'll just. Okay, is there some item on you that you want to have glowing? Because I'll just put a light spell on it.
I have a magic torch, but I could.
Magic torch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, can
I
we
can't
light
use that
can
and
we
cross
light a
at the same
rope
time.
and like drop the rope down?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
can do it.
Let's do that and see if we can see down.
It'll only light an end of it.
Oh, good lord! Don't do
But-
that. I was like, I could always.
Because I don't think
could
it'll do all 50. Although, if it's coiled up, it will.
Yeah.
But then when it's then it would.
I could always test Archibald's loyalty and throw him down.
Can we make Archibald glow?
Yeah.
Yes.
Make Archibald
Let's
glow.
make Archibald glow.
I can make Archibald glow.
But I can summon him back to me if he falls down too far.
And of course, his first word to you after he comes back will be asshole.
My master is a dick.
I don't know if I want to do that though, because I don't know if my reactions will be good enough to catch him before.
Do we have like a rock we can throw over to see how deep it goes?
Why not?
Sure, yeah,
no
there's plenty of
problem.
rubble
Let's
there.
take
You can just kick a piece of rubble that's in the room.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
You hear the cantrip on it, light it, so we can see.
And the drop is at least 30 feet.
So, and the light now.
I've got like
Now,
200 feet
the
of rope.
dwarf may want to give me
30 feet,
a
though, we can
dungeoneering
see-
roll
we can
because
see
this
60
is definitely a dwarven thing that the dwarf may know.
It's a thing.
It's a dwarven thing.
Alright, my dungeoneering is which... Because there is no dungeoneering. Is that...
Would that be insight?
It's
not
insight.
this game.
Actually, hold on.
'Cause
For,
you're-
it's a dwarven racial ability, which is when you roll
You just hire
history.
history.
Yeah, history.
You get
Sorry,
advantage,
it's a
right?
dwarven
Well,
racial
you
thing,
rolled a
yeah.
17. You get advantage. Well, yeah.
So, with my history, that's an 18.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know that this is a dwarven silo. They're food silos.
Oh, okay.
So obviously this dwarven architecture, this is where the dwarves that would have lived here at the time would have saved their grains and things like that in these silos.
Skinny.
And there's a reason why this whole wet place, this room is perfectly dry.
Because it was
Are
designed
there
that way.
like ladders or anything? On the edges?
There's not. Usually there'd be some contraption to help get things in and out, but that seems to have been removed long ago.
Does the ledge go all the way around the room?
Yes, it's like almost like a giant swimming pool.
And are there other, would there typically, as a dwarf, would I know, there are typically other entrances on the other side of the room, or is this like a one way in, one way out?
Oh, one way in, one way out kind of thing.
Are there torches or anything you need?
No. It's fairly completely empty. There would have been, like in an actual dwarf keep, there would have been police systems for getting things in and out that they would have strapped to the ceiling and stuff. But in here, everything's been removed block and tackle wise. So it's just,
It's just a hole.
just a big hole, basically.
So in the hole, do we see anything?
It's absolutely empty, believe it or not. But you do realize that nobody's been in this area in quite a while. I mean, we're talking thick layer of dust around the whole area, so this would be a fairly safe place for retreating if you need a safe place to retreat to.
Excellent. We've got
Good to know.
our safe hiding
Is
hole.
the
Or
door
we can throw
barble from the inside?
It does not seem to be barble from the inside because it's basically just regular lock that hasn't been locked in forever.
So how far is it from the door to like the edge?
It is 10 feet.
Cool. So we could like throw somebody through the door into the swimming pool.
Yeah, if we had to.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there's still plenty of room for us to camp.
That's enough room. Shove them in the doorway. Thunderwave.
There you go.
Okay, so let's go on.
Running
I think
around
we should
the
just
corners
put the whole
and
thing
then-
down. Let's go down a little farther down the hall.
Okay. So you basically go about another 20 feet and about 40 feet, and there's a identical type of door setup. You're going to go ahead
Another
Do we
side.
hear
Yep.
anything?
you can listen.
That's not right.
14.
As Tark and Sister Solace both put their ears to the door, you don't hear any sound coming from this
All that
door,
pointed-ish ears,
but
too.
you do hear a faint sound coming down the hallway. The hallway goes about another 60 feet, then seems to have a turn,
Hark.
and you hear there's sounds of something going on down the hallway,
Like
off in the distance.
movement.
Yeah, like
Some type of-
conversation. You can't make anything out, but
Okay,
it's like you're hearing something down the way.
Okay.
Archibald,
Alright.
do you want to take this one?
Yeah, if you want to send the rat to do some recon, that's a good
Let's check
idea.
this
Yeah,
room first.
Archibald, let's go find out what's around
We're
the
going to
corner.
check the room first,
Yeah.
though.
Okay.
He can send the rat, but we'll check the room.
Okay, so you're opening the door quietly.
Yeah.
Okay, what'd you get?
5, 10. Not very quiet.
Well, you pop the door, and pretty much it's the exact same setup in there.
But it also looks like it hasn't been...
Oh, it looks like no one's been in there in quite some time.
Is there anything down in the swimming pool?
Nope, it is empty as well. But in this one, you do notice that when you walk in, the wall to this side has got all these stress cracks in it. And there's moisture, but there's none that's collected inside the actual...
We can bring it down.
Yes, we could kill them all by breaking the temple.
Is this where a bomb would go?
Well, you're trying
We
to
could blame the Earth Cult.
It's where we'd put a bomb if we were trying to destroy the silos.
Can the water monk like pull the water through the wall?
Maybe. Like if you had some kind of magical way of doing that, possibly.
I mean, I can manipulate the water that's there.
Yeah, it's basically just condensation. It's not really water. Because on the other side of the cracks is the hallway that you're continuing through.
Mm-hmm.
Just to give you an idea, that's like you're in the pool is inside here, the hallway is this way. So there's like cracks going through the wall. Where something bad must have happened, possibly an earthquake, something along those lines.
Or two people broke up. Two very large people.
Two very, very large people.
Do these doors, do they bolt shut or are they just like...
They actually do have locks that can be locked.
Let's lock this one on the way out in case it breaks and we drown.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand for locking because you have to basically get lockpicks to go click to lock it.
I have a
How about if I do that?
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah,
say.
you're not
These are,
saying-
My sleight of hand's a +3. What's yours?
I don't have a character sheet out. Why would I need a character sheet? Sleight of hand is not my strong suit. It's also 3.
Do you have lockpicks?
Yes.
Then that gives you a advantage.
Okay. I can lock it then.
Okay. So you guys close the door, and as Archibald is squeaking off down the hallway.
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
Archibald, use Thunder Shock. Sorry.
No. There might be a way to do that later.
Yeah, there might be.
Oh.
Can you channel spells through them?
Wizards can.
I can cast some spells through my familiar, apparently.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it was a part of the thing is I can do touch spells. So I guess, no, not just Burning Grasp, not Shocking Grasp. Anyways.
Shocking Grasp sounds like it would work. I don't think Burning Hands is a touch spell.
No, it's not.
All of a sudden, a huge swath of flame comes out of the familiar. What was
really
that?
what I
So
wanted.
wait, you can channel Shocking Grasp, so he is a Pikachu.
But I don't have Shocking Grasp.
Oh.
Maybe I can get him to use Charm Person, which would be adorable.
Yes.
Yes.
I like this rat. I like him a lot. I
All of a
trust
sudden,
him, and I
Archibald
think that
does
he
Puss in
probably
Boots.
has my best interest in mind.
Yes.
As rats so often do.
Look at this cute little rodent of unusual cuteness. How adorable. Oh, can we take him and be our new cult mascot?
Only if you give us what we want.
Oh dear.
Okay.
He's drawing out all these details because they're not relevant, right?
Of course not.
Yeah.
So Archibald, as the group is locking the door, Archibald goes squeaking around the corner. Is he going to stealth?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a stealth roll. He's like redonkulous with stealth, I believe. Natural 20! You guys don't even see Archibald take off. All of a sudden Hugh takes a knee and he's picking the lock and going click. And all of a sudden, lump on his shoulder disappears and the rat's gone down the hallway, scurrying like the night.
He's one with the night.
I am the knight.
So he's coming in. Basically, Archibald sees a little door here.
Okay.
Is he going to? It's funny how Pikachu goes to his third point of contact here.
He doesn't stand.
Can he
very well.
hear? Do the sounds seem to be coming through the door?
The sounds definitely seem to be coming through the door.
All right, let's check under the door.
Okay, go ahead and give me perception to see what little Archibald can see under the door.
Can you squeeze under the
He's done it before. Ooh. I don't know what his perception is on that.
He is definitely seeing signs of movement
Yeah.
and sounds coming through the door.
Okay. perception is 10. It's not good. Oh, Archibald, are you going to just crawl under the door? He likes to do that.
It's a dungeon. Rats aren't unheard of.
Yeah, this is true.
All right, go under the door, Nick Archibald.
Okay.
This is
Okay, so
athletics.
what Archibald is saying, yeah, give me an athletics to see if he can squeeze through this fine dwarven craftsmanship.
Oh!
No.
No.
Is that a 7 or a 1?
It looks like a 1 to me.
No,
that's a 7.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Thank God.
And this is how he dies.
And Archibald squeals just as a boot comes down.
Oh.
As we go, Archibald, we knew him well.
Yeah.
Alas, Horatio.
Oh no, I'll have to,
You know we are down a player. Wow, how many people are you putting out?
Oh, just chill.
She didn't take care of all the people.
Yeah, it's true. But we have 2 glass staffs now.
What do you mean we have 2 glass staffs?
Because Kriv's characters figure as a glass staff as
No,
well.
it's not.
No, let's
I
see
switched
what
it
with
up.
this one. Oh, we went with that one.
Yeah, he went with the cooler one that's got the cool flame hand. Fire jazz hands. Fire jazz hands. I mean, look at this. This is that screams to be used.
Yes.
Totally what Crow's doing.
So what he sees. Darn! Now I have to give you some more advanced information. Some ominous music comes on. Table there, some beds.
Do we have like any poison gas ability?
I have a sleep
I
spell.
don't.
No.
But that's not going to be very effective on a room full of non-damaged people, I would say.
Oh god.
I think Stinking Cloud was one of my options, but...
Sneaky. Basically, as Archibald squeezes kind of painfully his face under the door, because apparently it wasn't that big of a gap,
You've
or
been feeding him too
Archibald's
much.
been eating too much.
Yeah.
Basically, a room
Lot of
full of
bodies.
people.
Oh dear.
And you see these two at the table seem to be barking orders at this one and going over something on the table. They're pointing at something, like definitively snapping fingers at it.
Interesting.
Does Archibald see both doors?
Oh,
damn,
that's true. He does see that there's another door over here. Notice I was keeping that conveniently off the map.
Mm-hmm.
Very sneaky. Okay. Yes, there's a second door.
All right. And this would be an interesting time to use the Archibald plus Mage Hand idea, but I don't think there's anything I want to steal from here. All right, and I can't get it out is the other problem.
I could speak with animals and we could double side them.
Well, I mean, I am a lawful good character. I cannot, in lawful good conscience, suggest the thing I was thinking of.
Oh, by the way, where's Sobeck?
So whisper it to Kriv. No. He's still in the water somewhere.
If we block both doors and throw fire in there, they'll all die.
Oh, he knows about this tactic.
I like that.
They used it in the towers.
Or the great tower,
That's true.
the
The
great
bugbears were an
tactic of
accident.
you send your heavy hitter glass cannons to the back door, kick in the front door, and when they all run to the front door, these guys kick in the back door and blast them from behind.
Yeah, we could do the
That's
ranged and the
good.
mage back there.
Our GM just gave us a really good tactic.
Jeez. All
Hey,
I'll throw
right.
that one out there.
Totally.
Of course, that is
Awesome.
very pivotal on if they could sneak their butts around there conveniently.
Well, hopefully we can be stealthy.
Or the barbarian could sneak there.
Barbarian is dex based. Well, I thought you were going to do the front and burst
Well,
in. And
the
You
front
probably
door's
want
not-
somebody
I
that
could
can
do-
take a punch to the face at the front door.
Right.
Well, we were saying that she could go kick open the door on the other side.
I was
No.
saying I could speak with Archibald and we could bust the doors down at the same time.
Well, I can tell with Archibald's
What's your
doing.
max? What's your hit points? Remember, everybody's up to full.
32.
28.
36.
23.
50.
Yeah.
And I'm 33, so.
So
So if there's
that
going to be a punch in the face.
I'm all for
she's
it.
the one, and she's also got the highest armor class too.
Yeah, I've got 19.
She is really hard to hit.
So you have the diversion, always.
Yes.
You're also, well,
Skill
strangely,
mill
you're also
only
very
gives me
stealthy.
armor class 16.
Yeah.
It's broken.
well, I mean,
I also
With
get
the
we
advantage
shield?
on
could
Oh.
split our team
Oh,
so
dear.
that
Have you checked with the shield?
the,
shield,
the
I think,
stealthy
gives you +1.
barbarian goes here
Check your
and
player's
slams
guide for
this
skill
door
now.
open first as the diversion from this direction, and then the,
Get everybody's
ranged
attention.
DPS people are over here. I can go around with you. I'm pretty dexy, and then back you up because they're gonna come melee at us, right?
Okay, let's keep cleric back with ranged.
Oh dear. So I could start
Yeah.
snuffing all the lights in the room.
That will not go amiss. I have dark vision.
I have dark vision.
I have dark vision,
I
but
don't.
We don't know what kind of
two
people
don't.
we don't know what kind of people they are. Whether the darkness will affect them or not.
Well, we could have
Exactly.
Archibald then. We could ask Archibald what kind of.
Are they
Yeah.
humans?
So yeah,
What do they look like?
what do they look like?
What
Archibald?
races are they?
The three laying in their bunks there, they're definitely humans.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's see.
Is there one with blue tattoos? Remember?
Oh, you're
So-
looking
You
for
have
some blue tattoos?
Darkness is a tiefling in this
Because
one.
those were bad.
The
Is that
one
what?
that's got its back to
Tieflings have
Archibald, you
darkness.
can't really tell in
I
the
can see
armor
the
that
darkness.
one's
Oh,
wearing.
darkness.
Mm-hmm.
The spell that doesn't come to level 5.
But he's wearing armor, so he's probably not. I don't know.
And
They're clerics.
So 3 humans, and do we know the other 2?
He's working on it.
see the one that looks with the staff there?
Mm-hmm.
Has a glowing blue eye.
Oh dear. Don't like that.
But is he human?
He appears to be human.
And the other two?
And the other one seems to be human, just he has a slight he's wearing armor as well. These two are the same. The one's in armor and then the one that looks very, very castery. Castery. With the glowing blue eye.
Yes.
Not to ask Astro what he wants.
So if we sneaky melee people sneak around to the far door and set up here, give us a few minutes, we'll knock in the door, you can turn out the lights and then nuke them from behind.
Mm-hmm. We could do that.
I mean, I'm just assuming all these people are bad people, and
Why else would they be here?
Exactly.
yes.
I could go talk with
Because
them.
I can use my thaumaturgy to put out snuff.
I'm gonna need a beacon on the one we want to nuke.
He has a
Yeah,
glowing
because you
blue
can't
eye.
turn
Yeah, he's
lights
got a
off
glowing blue eye.
because that's true.
There's a glowing blue
With the
eye.
blue eye.
Okay, fair enough.
Pretty
No, I
beacony.
can
And we'll go from there.
Just shoot out the eye.
And I'm
after that,
assuming
everything
anything in
else.
the vicinity, it might be a bad guy.
Because I can dim a light with dim a torch.
Mhm.
Like that.
And there are 3 torches in the room, by the way. You got one over here,
So that would take me 3 turns to.
one
Put all
over
those out.
here, and then they got one, like a lantern hanging right here above the table.
Well, even taking out some of the light might be helpful, right?
I can dim one to the point of almost out.
Why don't you take out the one near the door as step 2,
Mhm.
because at least then we will be less targetable.
Well, we
How
could always
about-
we could always make this very chaotic for them and dim one door. They turn towards that door, kick in the other door. They turn towards that door. And we shoot them in the back like
Make
So
sure
it
there's
makes
no
more
light in this hall when you.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm overthinking
They
this.
can't see if there's no light, though.
Thank you.
If
No, well, we'll be fine if we're standing in darkness, but firing into the light.
yeah,
Oh,
if
okay.
there is light in this hallway behind them, it's like, hey, I'm backlit. Please hit me.
Yeah.
So
Turning out the lights in the room.
So we're
is not-
turning
so-
off the 2 torches on the walls.
I
Right?
don't know if that makes a lot of sense though, because like you guys are saying, it means that we can't see them, but they can see us. Kind
Well,
of.
if you turn off this torch, then they won't be able to see us as well.
Yeah.
There's still this lantern, which means we'll be dimly lit, but
Mm-hmm.
So let's dim the lantern, and if I'm breaking down this door, then it doesn't matter.
Oh, can I
It's
pick?
right there.
I could
Yeah.
always try picking the lock, so
Yeah,
get
'cause
quietly
you want
open
them
the
to
door and
look at
shoot
you.
them in the back.
Yes, you guys should
Yeah.
be quiet.
That's the whole element of the surprise angle of
Exactly.
the pantser maneuver.
Because
here.
I'm not stealthy.
The two of us are going to stealth around here, and we're going to be noisy when we break in the door, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I got it.
All of a sudden, there's going to be like a flurry of blows on that door, causing it to explode into a splinter of shower
I was
splinters.
going to let her break it in, but, you know.
And she's so strong.
But she's not good on the strength. The
I'll
barbarian.
stealthily open it.
Okay.
I think you're still better at strength than Rihanna is right
I've got
now.
a 3 strength.
Yeah, I have,
But
yeah.
I have advantage on stealth and strength checks.
All right.
Okay.
Which I don't understand the stealth when you rage. How does that work?
It's because your dex is so high.
It's
Because you're
magic.
predatorial.
It's a quiet rage.
Oh, it's magic. You know.
It's silent
It's-
and deadly rage.
It's the trench warrior who's been grievously wronged.
You're the bear that's about ready to pounce.
You're giving the silent treatment.
Yeah. The scary, intimidating silence. And I'm reminded, wow, you guys and your high-level hit points here. It's impressive seeing double-digit hit points and everything.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
high
I'm
level.
feeling the lack of it in the other games.
One bat scratches somebody's jugular out, and everyone freaks out.
All right, so we have our plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's going to be the sneaky squad?
We are.
Sneaky, sneak. Oh,
Are you
what?
sneaky?
Okay.
You're ranged. You're over with the ranged
Yeah,
people.
well, you're
They're
the...
switching the doors, so
Okay.
they're being noisy at that door and quiet at this door. So the glass cannons are coming over here, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that we can sneak
And
around
healers sticking with them.
over here.
I'm with the glass cannons.
Okay.
Yes.
Unless you wanted
So-
me with the...
Riona and our barbarian.
You can also take a decent punch, so I think I'll be behind one of you two.
You guys come up. Oh, so Kriv wants to go with?
No.
I can take a bit of
He's
a...
behind those two.
She has one more hit point than I, so yeah, we're about the same.
Who's AC's higher?
I have
What's your
30
AC?
So
My
what,
AC?
only one of you guys
Okay.
has to give me a stealth.
Okay,
check.
I'm
15.
one better
I'll
than you.
do it. I'll rage so I get advantage on them.
You're raging.
So you have one
Okay.
more hit point than I do, but I have one more
Okay.
on the class.
Oh, 15?
15. Okay, you believe you were going around the hallway unnoticed to your little position. You guys can put yourselves in whatever order you feel happy. Now, you guys at the door here with dear Archibald, what order are you going to get?
I will go second. Just
Actually,
do you
I
want
wanted
me
to
to shoot?
go
Or,
second so
do
I
you
can
want me?
shoot the caster.
Okay, so are we stealthily opening the door?
That was my plan.
Yeah.
Then you got to go first.
Yeah.
So
And
I'll
of
go
course-
second.
Okay.
It's
And
funny because over here where, Hugh was locking the door, he got his chalks out and drew this whole schematic of the room and the people line out. So there's this whole battle plan in chalk on the right there.
That's good.
Because that way, that's how I'm figuring he translated the information to you guys.
Yeah. Or I have a bunch of minifigures in my my bag.
These are my travel miniatures.
Well, he does have the
Relax.
1,000 ball bearings, right? You
Yeah.
can place them
Right.
on
If he
that.
has of a Roman faith, they used to carry their little.
Mhm.
Or if you're following into the Badlands, they have that faith that has the little figures.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
Okay.
So I guess your signal
Maybe
will
just small,
be
raw
we
to
make
small
a big
child at some
noise.
Yeah.
Caca.
When we break down the door and you hear that noise, that's your signal.
Well,
The
I-
call,
Archibald,
the call of the deep doo-doo bird.
Archibald will probably see the door go down.
Oh, that's helpful.
And I just need to extinguish the torch and open the other door quietly.
Not in that order.
No. Okay.
Am I busting
Well,
the
maybe
door
in
down
that
or
order.
just
Yeah,
opening
I think that's probably the right
Bust
order.
it down.
Is that once they can assume
Had
that something
advantage,
magical
right?
is going
But,
on.
you know,
but it
if
might
it's
not necessarily
unlocked, you just
Actually, maybe
slam
leave
the
the
door
torch
open
alone
really
until after
loudly
the
and
doors
turn it
is
on.
open.
Burst it.
Okay.
be. Would that be
Because-
like an
That'd be
athletic
noisy.
check?
Otherwise, you
Yeah.
don't want to attract the
If it's not
attention
locked.
before.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Open the door then.
Because the idea is to get them all to look that way, and then you guys wah from behind.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys take a few moments. You all get in position. Go ahead and give me some initiative rolls. You know
Then
what order
I'm
people
gonna
do
go
stuff.
this over here so I can see and dim light.
Okay. Want to give me a
inside.
stealth check?
Nice.
No. I'll
No?
see. Ah, the hell just fell.
I don't know. You just
What
dropped
did I just
the
roll?
case.
I picked it up before I looked at it.
Roll it.
Initiative.
But, oh no, I
No. What did you have before?
It was either a 10 or a 12. Because I picked it up like this.
We'll roll it and see what you get.
Oh.
Not a 10 or a 12.
Well, you're starting the whole thing, so it has to be you anyway.
Yeah, well, that's like a surprise round.
Yeah.
sure,
Oh, we're
surprise
doing
round.
surprise
initiative.
round.
Yeah, we're doing initiative.
Okay, I got a 12.
You got a 12.
I got 8.
I got 21.
I'm going to use my inspiration to reroll.
No, you don't have to worry about it.
I got a 2.
Yeah, but you know, it's, you guys are
You'll
going
be
to have
okay.
a full round of all you guys getting to do stuff. You're going to have the surprise round. So, Kriv, what'd you get?
14.
Oh, wait, it's a 5.
Hugh, what'd you get?
8.
Okay, Tallyn,
21.
Sister Solace,
12.
and Tark.
5.
Would you like the monks?
Are we sure
Yes.
this door is unlocked?
23.
Yeah. That is awesome.
I rolled a natural 20.
Ooh.
Well,
17.
you go to first regardless.
That was impressive.
Guess you're opening the door for her.
What's your strength?
My strength is it was 10 plus 0.
So surprise round is beat down the door, rush in, and say you water cultist bastards, and start beating heads.
Would that be like if I'm like shoulder checking the door? Would that be athletics?
That would be athletics, yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's a
But
plus
basically
4 at
kicking in
least.
the doors.
Mm-hmm.
So-
Yeah, that's good.
For the cult of the douching wave.
And
Hey,
it's
you're water cold fresh afterwards, okay?
strength, so I get advantage.
All right, good.
Okay, so you guys are all in position. So just go through the round. It's you, Riona, are you gonna do anything, or are you gonna wait till the barbarian kicks the door in?
As soon as the barbarian kicks the door in, I'm gonna run in, make a big noise, and hit the first thing I see that's a person.
Okay. Okay, so we'll just say, okay, top of the round, at the end of the initiative, you basically kick in the door, right? So
Yeah.
describe how you're kicking in this door and give me an athletics roll and see what happens.
I was just gonna like shoulder check the door, just run into it.
Okay.
What was good? Ooh, 20.
20, boom, you chuck the door open and it splits open, which then
trying to look
brings
at
the
the
beginning of the
spells.
initiative. You guys have total surprise. Archibald is translating the information to you. You're
Yeah.
giving, what, like a hand signal to your
Yeah.
teammates?
So it's
Yeah.
Okay, hand signal.
Go, go, go.
Riona, it's top of the initiative. You see a guy in armor. They're all turning around going, what? Especially since it's their back door.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's like, but we were on break.
hit him upside the head with my Label of Doom.
Oh,
Yes! I rolled a 19.
that will hit.
So that's a good. I don't
Yeah,
want
that will
Yes.
hit. I can save you some math.
Thanks. And it does a big 1d4,
Plus 5.
so 9 damage.
Okay, you will go in there and El Kabong on him.
Kabong! Sorry.
You've been making some bad life choices.
As you just thwack, and your head just spins with this dumbfounded wow. Oh,
Surprise therapy!
Okay, listeners,
You wanna
that
throw a
was
flurry
awesome.
at
You
it?
should see his face.
Oh,
The whole slow-mo punch.
Oh, yeah, maybe I should do a flurry.
You can do a
Close.
flurry if you
Okay.
like.
What's your AC?
I'll do a flurry. So I
14.
need the my AC is I'm a 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
I need the
Player's
Thank
handbook.
you.
We should flank them.
Yes. I agree. Flanking is good. I'll be happy to move to the back after I
I got
smack him some more.
confidence.
Well, you can after you can still have movement left if you'd like to go to one side of him.
Yeah, I'll go to one side after I finish smacking him.
You said it.
And make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus. So I just have to roll attack
Mhm.
again.
2 more times.
That one does not hit, I'm sure.
You never
So
know. What is
13.
it?
Yeah, 13.
13, I believe. So we'll hit.
Oh! Well then, what a surprise. 4, 8.
Damn. Okay.
And
14.
14.
So you basically go, "Purr, please, God!" and the head snaps up, and you just see his eyes doing one of these from this, like, what just happened here?
Actually, you see
Another
little
nine.
Tweety
Another
birds.
nine?
Yeah,
Yes. Yep. And then I'll flank him here.
little fairy
26
dragons,
points.
actually.
Jesus Christ. As you just did a whopping amount of blindside damage there.
I felt really good. about
Barbarian?
that.
Yeah.
Barbarian and Hugh, you just saw a really impressive little dwarf come running in, snark them, and then take one step to the side. Okay, so...
I'm the spirit of dwarvespast.
That's right.
That's just
I thought the
fine.
dwarves drank all their spirits.
Yes, we do.
And now I'm envisioning and writing a story about a dwarven ale that is literally talking to its consumer.
Oh my gosh!
So
the Christmas
Tallyn,
tale is all new.
You're next.
I know I'm next, but our part of the plan isn't in effect yet, so...
Hold that.
Are you holding action until I open the door?
Well, should we be all around the door then?
That's why I asked where you guys wanted to be.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
let's... Because I just want line of sight.
Can you share space since you're little?
I am little.
No, you're not. You're not
Well,
little. You're
well, I'm
normal
little.
size.
So I just want to I want to have line of sight. So when he opens the door, if I see, I'm going to fire at the blue light.
Oh, the blue light guy?
Yeah, blue light guy.
If you're right there, okay. Okay. So you're holding action to shoot at the magical gentleman once you can see him.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Okay, so Kriv.
Hold until the door's open.
Okay.
Oh well. Sorry. It's a really complex door. It's like
No,
you have to turn the
It's not your
handle.
turn
and-
yet.
The way it is you're just making sure they're really distracting before you guys make your attack. That's what I'm sensing.
That's right. Yeah. See,
I'm working
Because
on being really distracting.
they really won't suspect a thing.
Okay,
I
Sister
just need to
Solace.
pick- First thing I need to do is pick up
Is
my
there a
straw
keyhole?
off the floor.
There's a
I've been
keyhole,
watching
but
that.
there's also a
People.
Talon standing in front of you.
Oh, actually,
Are you gonna wait
Hugh
till
is
I?
standing in front of him.
Yeah.
That's Hugh at the door.
Oh,
Talon
that's
there.
you? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was Talon with
Is-
the
I'm the
bow.
unpainted character.
Is
Oh, okay.
Hugh gonna wait until I attack too, or?
That's a good question.
Probably
Well,
with his
Because
initiative
if I
roll.
could just peek through the keyhole for a sec, is that going to be possible? So I can cast a bonus action. I'll move out of here.
Okay. Depends on what the bonus action is through the keyhole.
Shield of Faith on Riona. Give her +2 to her AC.
I'll give you that, yes, you can see her. Barely.
I am
Yeah.
like more in line of sight.
Okay, so you're through the...
Well, actually, no. I probably would have cast it before you went into the room because it lasts up to 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So,
There we go.
So you need to make sure you tell me ahead of time.
it's a bonus action
Okay.
for a first level.
Okay.
So
So
that
what does Riona have now?
just +2 to your AC.
That's a good thing for Riona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I figure since nobody can get into the,
Okay, so Sister
I
Solace,
cast Shield of Faith on her.
what are you going to do then?
Well, I'm going to, since I can peek through it, I'm just going to dim that light.
You're going to you do the
Thaumaturgy.
thaumaturgy to make the lantern dim?
Yep, to almost nothing.
Almost nothing. Okay, now weird dancing shadows are playing, especially with Riona's ladle. Okay. So near the light, there's weird dancing shadows going across the room in the dim light.
Yep.
Okay, so Hugh.
You, it's I come before the barbarian.
Yes.
Yes.
You could hold it out.
Hmm.
Well, there already is a distraction because Riona's in the room.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You
So,
could still
just
stealthily
open the
open
door.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically
Yeah.
this is your surprise round to
Stealthy,
do whatever
open the
you
door.
guys want.
Be
So next round when it comes back to you, then they're going to get to react too. So
All right. I think I might just open the door.
it's quite distracting with what the dwarf just did, trust me.
Yeah.
The
and the yells from the poor
The
guy.
door
that got
explodes
pummeled.
open, dwarf goes running in, and you just see face splatter, spittle shoot everywhere.
This guy
and-
lost lots of teeth.
So are you going to open the door?
I'm opening the door.
Okay.
Splinters
Do I need
in
to make a stealth roll
everything.
there?
Yeah, that's
well,
right.
are you trying to be
Run
sneaky
to the
about it?
door. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
All right.
Since they're distracted, does he get advantage?
It's a surprise round.
Well, he Yeah, I'll give
Yeah.
advantage because we did say how distracting the other door person is.
Alright.
Okay, you
12
believe
plus-
you've made your stealthy
12
opening
plus
of
what?
the door.
3, 15. Yeah.
So 15.
Okay,
All right.
okay. So
I suppose I could try stealthily shooting the guy with the
Blue eye.
blue eye.
okay, you gonna?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Sure.
I'll give you advantage because you're from hiding
All right.
and you're a rogue. Don't forget.
Yeah. There's a lot of damage involved with
You get a
this.
trick.
Uh-huh.
All right. Let's put down my knitting for a second. All right. Will a 20 hit him?
Yes, it will.
Okay.
A 13 hit the other guy.
And that guy's one
Actually, that
arm.
was 22. My mistake. Anyways.
Oh.
All right. So that's 1d8 plus
Why didn't you get these?
2d6 plus 3.
Amazon. Look up back scratchers.
Need another one.
So you can feel like a general on the map.
Yeah.
Dun, dun,
Right
dun.
All right.
Da-da-da-da-da.
So that's 16 plus 3 is 19 damage.
19 damage as you shoot your crossbow.
Yep.
Thunk! From the quietly opening door with all these people pointing their weapons and they're ready to attack. All of a sudden, he just lifts his little crossbow as the crack's opening. Thunk!
Well, they might not even know where it came
Surprise.
from. But since he opened the door, now they get their action.
Yes, they do.
We get another act? Oh,
Well, the
yeah.
people
Yeah.
holding their
I
action.
was the two
Holding
holding
action.
action get to go. Can
And
I
I'm-
see
I
blue
guess-
white guy?
I'm gonna step away from the door just.
Well,
so
this
there's
is
a-
dimly
have a
lit,
clear-
so you can see that too.
Well, I
Yeah,
have
you can-
dark vision, but can I
Yeah.
see blue white guy?
Okay, so you're stepping away from the door afterwards?
Just
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, just in case the ranger rolls a 1.
I'm
No,
also
no,
having
this is a
archers-
valid point. We have done this on numerous occasions. I take no offense to
So
that.
you said you were going to shoot at the blue-eyed guy?
Blue-eyed guy.
She
Okay.
didn't javelin a baby.
Yeah. So we're gonna chip it with these awesome laser
Okay.
cut.
Wait,
Well, I was
acrylic-
giving you advantage anyway.
Oh, never mind
Okay.
then.
Because
Okay.
you guys are attacking from ambush using good tactics.
Okay.
and They were not expecting this when the decoy double twins.
Yeah, 16 plus that's a 20.
That will hit.
Not including my other bonus from the longbow bonus. Okay, yeah, so that's like a 24. So I'm going
That still hits.
to also initiate my hunter's mark
Well, don't you do Hunter's Mark as a bonus action
when I hit.
after you hit? Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just telling you
Okay.
that.
Okay.
So let me get my. Okay, 8. Ooh, 8 plus 4. 12. 12 points of damage.
Okay.
Not including the Hunter's Mark, which happens next time.
Yep. And what does your Hunter's Mark do?
It targets the prey so that I can't lose them, and I get an extra, if I damage them, I get an extra d6 of damage.
Okay. I just want to make sure you know. Okay. So, Kriv.
Blue-eyed guy, as he turns around from the kidney shot and the shot to the chest, is going
Yeah.
to get Scorching Rays and then a quick and Scorching Ray to the face.
Oh.
Ooh.
Has to. Kriv's like, let's burn these sorcerer points.
Well, it's only half of them.
I only have my points.
Yeah. That one's going to be a 9, probably won't hit.
Nope, that one goes flying off
15.
and splashes against the wall. 15 will hit.
Okay, so that one, 18
Yep.
will
So,
hit.
one of your rays goes and explodes over the doorway.
Which causes more chaos.
Oh, God.
19, 12? No, 13.
13.
For the captain.
13 will hit.
Okay.
How many hit points do you have total?
28. Treated as a 2 to defeat. It's 1, 2 hits, 9, 4, 13.
Ooh.
23,
Oh boy.
34.
Oh
No, 32.
Paste.
32.
On
Total.
top of the 8, the 12 I gave him.
So as you see Kriv start doing this whole kung fu move, spurning all of his sorcerousness, badness into one massive volley of literally pew 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 pew. I mean, if you play Overwatch,
You gotta do it right. It's
there's,
pew,
a,
pew, pew, pew.
there's a guy who does this when he shoots. He shoots these balls just constantly. And that's literally what his little scorching rays go flinging across the room. It's like watching stormtroopers go off with this volley fire red beams.
But they hit.
Yes.
And, well, stormtroopers are effective. Rogue One proved that.
Oh, that's
That's
right.
true.
Yeah.
They just lost their way later.
Yeah. Well, they were letting them escape the Death Star.
I see.
That was all part of the plan because
Gotcha.
they low-jacked it.
That's right.
Well, how did you explain the Princess Leia's ship?
What do you mean Princess Leia ship? Well,
Well,
they
they were
massacred
shooting
everyone.
Well, that's true.
They massacred everyone on that ship.
But Darth Vader had to walk over a lot of stormtrooper corpses.
Well, that's true, but there were shots being fired on both sides. So
Yeah,
I mean,
and the
just
rebel
walked over
troops.
a lot of corpses.
You had a ship full of rebel troops and knew exactly where the stormtroopers were coming from. They should have taken a few more out.
yeah.
Vent them all into space. Kriv would have done that.
That's true.
Okay, and he literally goes down screaming in a burning blaze of face unglory.
I'm going out in a blaze
so-
of glory.
So whose turn is it to yell?
Take me
All of you
out,
surrender.
but no truth. I'm going.
And interestingly enough, you are in a water cult place, and one of their major caster guys has got burn marks from scorching rays all over him. I'm just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there.
We could frame the fire cult.
If we're clever.
Especially if someone
Fire
knows.
cult was here.
Especially if someone knows anything about the fire cult.
Who could that be?
Ahem. She may be wearing red. What are the odds?
That was not planned.
Okay, so they don't get to do anything this
And
turn.
ironically enough, it is not the
And then
infernal
it
one.
is Turkster.
Cool. Do I have enough time to poison my sword?
No.
Okay. I'm just gonna go flank that guy.
Okay, you just take one big long stride into the room and flank that guy.
Yeah. What is it? It's 22.
That will hit.
4, 9.
9 points of damage as you come up and shank the guy in the back
Mhm.
with your rapier. I will rapier you from now.
Red your wheat.
and it kind of scares you when you do that because he goes, ugh, but he's bleeding like
But
a
he's into
pig, and he's got blood spouting out of this whole area
Broken jaw.
of his face, but he's still he's gonna be ready to return some pain.
Okay.
Not for long though.
Okay, so wow, that was everybody. That was
Focus Fire.
Focus Fire. So, believe it or not, Riona, this whole volley of badassery just happened. By the way, you guys saw all this crazy shit going on from the corner of your eye and just vaporized the blue-eyed guy. You saw blue, streaks of red, and
That was me.
yeah.
Friggin' badass dwarf.
Do not pay attention to that door behind you. That was all us. We're the distraction.
What would you like to do?
Right. So I think I should try and kill the dude in front of me
Mm-hmm.
because there's a dude coming up from behind.
Now, I will be, since I'm all nice and generous and giving tactical advice, after you attack, you may want to step into that square, because your compatriot can then step into that square, still get flanking on that guy if he's still breathing, and you won't get flanked when that guy comes after.
And then I can
Well,
just
the first
And I'm going to go after him as soon as I.
Right.
just
I have
saw him.
advantage, right? Because I'm flanking.
Yep. You have combat advantage.
That's good.
Thank God you did.
That's good. So, 13.
13 will hit.
Groovy.
And this is when I'm going to paranoidly look at the battery, because with the weather... It's okay. It's the hinge. But I like how everyone gasped when it went on walkabout.
For 6 points of damage.
It's a good thing this guy's a bruiser.
Is he still taking a licking?
He's still taking a licking.
I think I'm going to save my key points for the nonce and just move here.
Okay, and you just smack, and then take a step to the side.
It's just a step to the right.
I was waiting for one of you to say that.
This is a step to the right. Put your hands on your hips. Okay. All right.
Tallyn.
Okay. Okay.
I take out blue
I am velvet thrust through the drives you insane. Okay. I am. He started. We
Let's
started.
do the D20 twist. So what are you going to do, Tallyn?
I am firing on this gentleman.
You're going to fire on that guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. Since he's facing my, do I get advantage because he's got his
Oh,
back to me?
no, not this round.
Okay.
They
Hoping.
obviously seeing the. They know there's something over. Ooh.
Wasn't the 9's not good enough to hit, right?
You fire your arrow off, and it sticks in the table right in front of him.
Oh dear. Hey. Well, at least I'm taking him off of Riona, who's turning.
But wasn't that the point? They get on Riona?
Yes, that was the point.
Well, but I'm just saying.
Give a new point.
Uh-huh. It'll be fine.
I know.
So, Kriv.
Is this guy in armor too?
Yep, that guy's in armor too. Just very similarly to this one.
Is this guy looking pretty bad off?
He is bloody and weeping, seeping.
He's like got
vital
2 of them
fluids.
on him, so.
Mm-hmm.
He must be.
Did you move Archibald, or did he accidentally
I moved
fly
him
across
over
the-
there.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure that was
I
intentional.
was poking him around because he doesn't quite get a turn, but I don't want him to get
Waylaid.
stepped on by someone.
No, that's a perfectly sensible thing to do.
So since I'm in basically the back, I'm going to he's looking pretty bad off. Alright, that's
I love
fine.
how when I grab minis,
Yeah,
everyone's
we're
looking
like-
all concerned, and it's just like,
I'm gonna try witch bolting that.
which one?
This one.
That one?
Only 11.
All of a sudden, your witch bolt goes arcing out, and it's basically zapping electricity all around him, frying the chair that he was standing in, and the tip of the fletching and the arrow that's in the table gets buzzed off with the witch lightning.
Are you moving at all?
I'm gonna stay there.
Brave.
I figured you'll step up or something.
We have brave compatriots here.
Daringly stupid.
Wasn't that our last?
Stupidly daring. What was
Yes.
it? Yeah.
Stupidly daring.
The unlikely.
But that paid off.
Yeah.
This past round.
Okay. Sorry, I just had to check something. I'm just going to touch these very large miniatures here and make you guys get all intimidated. Okay, so, Sister Solace.
I'm actually going to cast a spell.
What are you going to cast?
I'm going to move up first off.
Okay.
But so I can still see him, these two, and because I'm going to cast it on you guys. I'm going to cast Aid.
Oh, okay, that's a good one.
So what Aid does, and this lasts for 8 hours.
Oh.
Okay. So you 3 each get 5 more maximum hit points.
Ooh.
And 5 hit. So your max temporarily goes up
You
to
get
5 additional.
You get 5.
Plus you get 5 hit points on
So
top.
if you were injured, you heal 5,
Uh-huh.
and you get 5 temporary hit points that come off first.
But this way you're automatically 5 points higher than what you.
Okay.
Cool.
So you have 5 extra hit points to deal
Awesome.
with. Because you're so freaking.
I think I did there a thunder wave. I could.
I know. Yeah.
And I can
Totally.
almost see Sister Solace say that. She's
You
like,
get a
"And
whole
you're
other
freaking crazy."
So so you guys get a buffer basically.
Awesome. And
So-
got extra armor and extra hit points.
Exactly. But your extra armor class only lasts for 10 minutes.
It'll get
But
me through kicking this
8
dude's ass.
hours for those extra 5 hit points.
Mhm.
I
Okay.
figured that would be good.
That'd be
And
good.
Kriv, I'm going to this way, since they already know we're here. Haha, there's the big tiefling behind you.
So which square are you getting into?
I'm going to get into this one.
That one? You're walking behind him?
Yes.
Oh, you're meat shielding your friends. So-
Well, I figure because if he goes this way, I can still flank.
or if he just turns around to attack you, because maybe he doesn't want to get shot in the back.
Exactly.
Especially after that lightning storm just happened right next to him. Woo!
But at least I have, you know.
That was actually a really good
Yeah.
tactic, by the way. Because he was going to charge the squishies.
And I figure I'm quasi-made shield, and Pelor says to lead by example. I already have, but still.
Yeah, I know. She's going for the inspiration chip there. Okay, so Hugh.
Hugh.
Hugh,
Yes.
it's Hugh.
It's time to shoot someone in the back again.
Yeah, it's your speciality.
Yeah. It's really a question of whether I want to shoot the new person or the old person. Old person is the wise one.
No, she's the one that's.
Almost.
Or there's also the ones that
You
are
can lie
going to be
down.
jumping to action shortly, start swarming
Shoot
people.
the one that's
No.
They'll
on
have
deck.
advantage because they're prone.
Focus fire. Get rid of the ones who are damaged.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm stepping,
This
I'm
guy's a
stepping
brute.
at the doorway, shooting the guy that in the back that happens to already be
The one
injured.
that's
Wait, you said these two are exactly the same, so he's going to be a brute too, right?
Yeah.
probably. They're dressed very similarly of the same ceremonial fashion.
Alright.
Damn cultists in their cookie cutter costumes.
That's always the way with cults.
Alright.
Unlike
right.
Pelor, they don't respect the individual.
Alright, so I assume I'm not shooting with advantage at this point.
No.
No.
They are aware. They are keenly aware of this door being
Well,
open.
it depends. Is he back? If his back is to me, he's an
No,
out.
he's
he's
aware of the
he's aware.
combat going on.
He knows shit's happening behind him.
Though you would think shooting someone
Pretty
in the back
Counts
would
as
be...
backstab.
Pretty
though.
much everyone's aware of the scorching rays
Okay.
that look like there's a volley of sorcerers casting them.
But that's the point. Make one minute 10 minutes feel like 100.
Yep.
Mhm. Alright, shooting him in the back.
Okay.
Let's see what this does. That's 16.
That'll
Okay.
hit.
Alright.
It's a 13.
No, I have +5.
So these are being held.
Yeah, but that's
Those
like
two
No,
your
spells.
what she's
Okay.
saying is his
That's-
AC is 13.
Oh, sorry
We,
about
we
that.
deduced this via the what did hit and what did not hit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, since he's standing next to one of my friends, he gets a sneak attack.
Oh,
you
wait,
do
I-
get your rogue
Sorry, I gave you
advantage.
the wrong one. It's one of the red ones that you get for that one. Sorry.
Alright. That is only 8 plus 3.
Only?
11.
11 points of damage.
What can I say? I
What
like
is
doing
this?
20.
Only? You're saying only? I mean, that's a lot of
Alright.
damage.
And stepping out of the way again.
And when you do, it goes right under his arm, into his armor, and just the quill disappears into his armpit. And you just see him kind of like grab his chest like he's having a heart attack, and he falls to the ground.
I told you were making bad life choices.
We'll draw the bodies out just so we have some difficult terrain. As and he just thuds to the ground. Just his weapon clattering at the ground.
Jump on the table.
It's badass.
Wah! And then Hugh scurries away.
Yep. I like to scurry.
Okay, it's Mr. Blue Eye's turn, and oh, he's dead. Okay, so
Wait,
Tark.
Blue eyes.
doesn't she?
My turn? Cool. I'm gonna jump up on the table and give. So I can flank that other guy.
That was my plan.
Great. You guys are all like simpatico.
So give me an athletics roll for your jump on the table.
Athletics. Oh, just 8.
So
Okay.
you stumble.
You jump on the table. Unfortunately, you didn't notice the things they had on the table. Obviously, they had a map on the table and some things, basically little chips with decals on them representing their troops and other things. And one caught you just under the boot. So you basically fall on your butt, but you are there.
Are they still flanked?
Yeah.
It does count for combat advantage, but basically that's your turn that you fell on your butt.
Okay. I can't slash while I'm on the table.
No. Well, if you rolled good enough, I would have given it to you. Yeah, you could have, but no.
Okay.
But you looked really intimidating and scary. And that damn chip that went flying out from under your foot bumped against the back of his armor as it hit the ground.
Ooh. He thinks you slashed.
All intimidating and stuff.
I'm glad I had advantage because that other one was a 1.
Yes.
That would have been wonderful.
And
Because the
I
table
broke-
would just go boom.
You are now
the table over.
somehow you're under the table. I don't know how that
I can
happens.
put my top of me.
So now it is the gents and the beds who are grabbing their weapons and diving up to fight. Let's see, so they're losing half their speed getting up out of the bed. So this one's gonna step out to here. He's all brazen and stuff. But I can't get many of you.
Aww.
Oh, damn. You know what?
Too bad, so sad.
This guy's gonna be a jerk, and he's gonna try to flip the table over with you on it. He's gonna come up and do the whole grab the table and flip it, and let's see.
That's gonna be a hefty roll.
Yeah, I know. I gotta get a
imagine-
really good roll, and I'm only +2.
I imagine as an orc that might be hard for him.
Let's see if I can get a 15 or higher on this dice.
No.
He comes
no.
to the table and goes, "Ugh! Ugh! Oh, pop.
Damn heavy orc.
Your orc's butt is too heavy for this table." So the one that got out the doorway is going to go ahead and slash the longbow hunter there.
Go for it.
Okay,
Bring it,
so
Scruffy.
bringing this menacing longsword down, and a nice strong one-hand slash. Wow, that's an
Yes.
8 hits you.
No.
It's really not that menacing. I mean, so easily you just like deflect it with your bow. Because, not even a steel weapon? What's up with that crap? Okay, and the other two are just gonna, snarl and talk shit of, "How dare you attack us?" Yeah, that's
gonna be super effective.
Stop. Roll
Thanks
say
for being-
stop again.
Yeah, that was not fun. So,
Well, their taunting has made me rethink our position. Maybe we should give up. Nah.
so then it becomes the Dark Tide Knight's turn. This gent here.
Ooh, he's a knight.
Yes, who's
Ooh.
going to
Spiffy.
scream out quite loudly, "Bloodscale to me!"
Oh, it's a sword thing.
No,
it's
he's
probably
shouting out a
familiar or
command. It sounds like he's commanding
He's
someone
one of
from a
these. He's
distance.
one of these idiot. He's got an animal companion probably,
Oh.
or a mount.
He's a
or-
paladin. Something.
Hmm.
He's a paladin. So he's a paladin. Not for long. As long as it's not the friggin' great white.
It would be fine if it was a great white.
Difficult.
Actually,
There's
yes.
no water.
But still.
Lynch.
Sorry.
It's like a Beetlejuice earthworm.
So it's going to go ahead and attack Sister Solace.
Yes.
Will a 17
Yes.
hit?
Yes, it will.
Okay, so it's going to be 6 points of piercing damage. And then will a
Yes.
21 hit for another 6 points of damage as he goes stick with his short sword. For a total of 12 points of damage.
Calling his mounts isn't an action.
Nope. He's not summoning his mount. He's just shouting out for his mount to join him.
Oh.
His mount's already here, just not in this room.
Oh.
Nike.
I was hoping his mount was very small.
Hey, it's a good thing the other knight didn't call his mount too.
Yeah.
Well, he's dead now.
He's
so he
dead
can't.
Do you have much time to do talking?
That
Yeah.
is very true.
I'm sure there was a certain amount of death rattle.
I broke his jaw before actual
Yeah.
siege.
So Riona, you're
Right.
back to the top of the
And
order.
that's a great place to wrap it up there.
Down in the depths of the mountain, we dwarves spend our time forging powerful weapons, mining precious gems and metals, and feasting like kings. But after a day of digging for the next Arkenstone, this dwarf likes to come home to a package full of loot. Dungeon Crate is a monthly subscription box service forged specifically for RPG and tabletop gamers. Miniatures, dice, tokens, coins, maps, modules, terrain pieces, handcrafted items, RPG jewelry, and more are yours for only a few gold per month. You even get a digital crate along with a physical one as an added bonus. So are you brave enough to reward yourself with a Dungeon Crate? By Morden's beard, I hope so. DungeonCrate.com. Let the adventure begin.
Thank you for listening to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition, a member of the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And remember, be careful out there. There be dragons about.
I love that shirt.
Yes.
I just never get tired of it.
Have you seen the cake is an alternate back shirts?
No.
Oh, dear.
I will say there are some very witty memes coming out in the midst of the garbage fire, but it's good.
Yeah.
No, that's why I asked.
That's amazing.
The name doesn't match.
She has a fairy dragon match between the two.
There's a fairy dragon in our other campaign.
Where is he?
And you owe him jam, you cheapskates.
All of her dice match like mine do.
It was so funny in that game because Judy missed a game session, and all of a sudden she comes back, her character gets teleported to the group because she conveniently had a scroll to let them do that. And all of a sudden, immediately the group's like, "Do you have jam?" And she's like, "What? What did I miss? What did I miss?"
Because the little fairy dragon wanted jam, and we're like, we don't have any.
We had a crit fail on my other game, and our entire party went incorporeal for 5 rounds.
Oh god!
Oh my god!
But when we have a body, we're gonna get you.
yeah.
See, that's when you say, "Okay, let's scout this
I
place
did.
out."
I was like, so we can go through walls and shit right now. I was
Time
like,
to recon.
and I was like, so does that mean we can set the traps off while we're going?